Welcome to Simplify Excel. In this session, we will introduce the basic features of Microsoft Excel. The first sheet contains the names of the topics, accompanied by small icons for easy identification. We will explain simply and understandably. The video is divided into 10 sections. Firstly, we will start with functions and then continue with the use of autofill options and flash fill to save time, clipboard usage, and sort and filter. After that, we will demonstrate how to create tables, drop-down lists, and analyze tables. Finally, we will show how to create charts and pivot tables. The entire video is under 10 minutes. Don't forget to check out the additional good-to-know explanation. Let's jump right in and get started. Functions are predefined formulas that perform calculations by using specific values, called arguments, in a particular order or structure. Every function begins with equal sign. In cell H11, we use SUMIF with a condition to summarize numbers greater than 50. Criteria are written in quotation marks. When you're short on time, every minute is important. That's why learning to automate daily tasks in spreadsheets is important. Autofill in Excel is a commonly used feature that many of you are probably familiar with. However, you may not know that it can do more than copy values down a column or generate a series of numbers or dates. In the second and third sheets, we'll show how to fill a series of data and split text. In the first example, you can either double-click in the bottom right corner or select the area and press Ctrl+D to fill it down. In the second case, double-clicking won't work because the column I is between series and numbers. When you see a small black cross, drag it downwards. You may also drag it to the right. In the third scenario, you can also use a fill handle or use the shortcut Ctrl+R. Finally, we use a simple copy-paste method. On the right-hand side, you will find 3 commonly used methods for filling intervals. If the autofill doesn't fill the cells with the data you want, select Autofill Options and choose the option you want. On the split sheet, we will demonstrate how to use Flash Fill. Flash Fill lets you quickly format multiple names, birth dates, and phone numbers with a single click. The shortcut is Ctrl+E. Flash Fill automatically fills your data when it senses a pattern. In the last example, we showed how to split the first name. Now, combining the lean, write, and find functions, we'll remove the last name from cell D24. We have extracted the last name McKay. The purpose of the transpose function in Excel is to convert rows to columns, that is, switch the orientation of a given range from horizontal to vertical or vice versa. If you prefer not to use the function, select the transpose option in the clipboard. This can save you time and make things more dynamic and practical. Under the Sort and Filter sheet, we will demonstrate how easy it is to display specific data and sort it according to your preferences. When you put your data in a table, filter controls are automatically added to the table headers. Sort and Filter can be used not only on the home page under Editing or Data page, Sort and Filter, but also when you right-click on a cell and choose the filter. From the third table, your filter displays options based on the data format: date, text, and values. We want to identify the individuals who purchased the 3 most expensive food dishes. We will apply the top 10 inches filter and then modify it to display the top 3. An Excel table is a named object that allows you to manage its contents independently from the rest of the worksheet data. Here are 3 ways to create a table in Excel. 1. Click on the Insert tab, go to the Tables group, and click Table to insert a table with the default style. 2. On the Home tab, in the Styles group, click Format as Table, and choose one of the predefined table styles. 3. You can quickly create a table using keyboard shortcuts by pressing Ctrl+T. You can easily resize tables by dragging the resize handle at the lower right corner of the table. To quickly total the data in your table, go to the Design tab, Table Style Options group, and select the Total Row box. You will have many options available to display totals according to your preferences. Excel drop-down list is used to enter data in a spreadsheet from a predefined items list. Drop-downs can make data entry faster, more accurate, and more consistent. To make a drop-down list in Excel, use the Data Validation feature. On the Data tab, in the Data Tools group, click Data Validation. In the Allow box, select List. 2 ways to create a list. 1. In the Source box, type items separated by a semicolon with or without spaces. 2. Select a range of cells containing the items. Sometimes you need to quickly get insights without diving deep into complex functions and formulas. That's where the Quick Analysis tool comes into play. To access Quick Analysis in Excel, highlight a range of cells in your worksheet. In the bottom right corner of the selected range, you'll notice a small icon that looks like a small box with a lightning bolt. This is the Quick Analysis button. Clicking this button will open the menu where you can choose from different categories of features. With just a few clicks, you can transform raw data into clear and concise tables, pivot tables, charts, sparklines, and other visual representations. Analyses are dynamic tools. Once created, they are adjusted when the numbers change. A chart, also known as a graph, is a visual representation of numerical data using symbols such as bars, columns, lines, slices, and so on to depict the data. Creating graphs in Excel is a common practice for better understanding extensive data or the relationships between different data subsets. In modern versions of Excel, customizing charts is easy and enjoyable. We'll create a combo chart to compare different types of data. Conference attendance and food sales have different scales. We must add a secondary axis to display the values of both series on the graph. Pressing the plus sign next to the chart reveals its elements, which are the various components that make up a chart. When dealing with large data sets in Excel, pivot tables are handy for quickly creating interactive summaries from numerous records. Before creating a summary report, organize your data into rows and columns. Important is to create a unique header of every column. To create a pivot table, navigate to the Insert tab and select Pivot Table from the Tables group. Choose an existing worksheet for the pivot table's placement. Pivot table fields serve as the table headers. To add a field to the Layout section, you can either check the box next to the field name in the Field section or drag the field to your desired location. Pivot tables sort and filter different subsets of data, calculate totals and averages, and create cross-tabulations. And stay tuned to the Simplify Excel channel,